Scale Legends, and welcome back. I almost fell over and broke my ankle. Welcome back to the episode of That Stock Car News for a Saturday. We have got plenty to get through. Some really nice Scaleauto cars. We've got some cars coming to the channel from Advanced Slot that I don't think anyone would have at the time that we received them. Very exciting, and much, much more. Before we get into it, massive thank you to Quick Tracks, of course, massive supporter of the channel, and of course the channel members. Cheers, legends. And jump over, check out Axle Box. Got some deals running on for the Axle Box. Of course, another big supporter of that channel. Is that everything? It is. Let's get stuck into your news for a Saturday. Let's go. Yeah.
Test, test, test. My leg is broken, no it's not. Oh, I gotta fix my car. Gotta fix my car. If I don't fix it, it will run around the track. Give me those tires, yummy, yummy, yummy tires. So yummy. Very dirty.
So let's get stuck into your news for a Saturday. I will be driving the car that I drove, I won't say race, at the Revo Australian Championships at SRC Slots. It is the Ferrari 333 by Revo. So let's try and drive that around and not do any damage. And you might see something a bit new on the track, which we'll talk about in a tick. So let's just coast that around while we get into it. First up, Advanced Slot. I did say we as a channel are receiving some incredible items. I've been speaking to the CEO behind the scenes from Advanced Slot. He wants to support the channel and grow the brand in Australia. So we are receiving two pre-release, I think he said, the Lotus Elise, which is part of their 2024 range. He hasn't seen them. They've been boxed. They're on their way as we speak. Big thank you to Lehman Hobbies. They're coming straight from him, the distributor. And these haven't been seen by anyone, even the CEO. So he's hoping that they're going to be good, but that's the best way to review them. So they're coming to the channel, two pre-release Lotus leases, and we've also got the two Porsche Kramer. Can't wait to get these. Huge Porsche fan, very much the same kind of vein as this Ferrari 333 that we are driving. So again, I think these are the latest ones as well. Looking at the 2024 list, looks like they've got a new chassis or similar. So again, very excited they're on their way. So that is some news for the channel from Advanced Slot. And next up, let's talk my family from Spain, SRC. Of course, I did the fundraiser thing a couple of weeks ago. Check that out. But we are talking the Peugeot 205. Now, I have a fair few of these in my collection. Big supporter of their stuff. They're one of the best looking cars. They're four-wheel drive. They go really well. This blue version, I like. I will see if I can get my hands on one for review. We'll see if we can get one of those back on the wood-routed track. I do have an SRC video coming up very soon just talking about the range. There you go. If you haven't got an SRC car, this one might be for you. And let's talk slotted and a stunning, and I mean stunning picture of the Ford GT40 Golf livery, and we are doing a burnout. Go, young man. The GT40 by Slotted. This looks incredible. Of course, Slotted makes some very beautiful and very fast cars. So check that one out. And also a pre-order alert for the Mantra. I was lucky enough, and this will lead into a segue. I believe I got my hands on the, was it a mold back then? I think it might have been just the mold back then of this at the 2023 Slotted USA Nationals, which leads me into the 2024. Jump over to the Electric Dreams website. You've got some of the boys going, heaps of different YouTube channels going, so there's going to be plenty of content coming out of there. But the 2024 looks bigger and better for the Slotted USA Championship. So jump over there, check it out. There's going to be commentating, of course, racing. It's a beautiful place. It's LA. Wish I was there. We're going to smoke up. We're going to do a burnout. But good luck to the boys and girls at the Slotted 2024 USA Nationals. So next up, let's talk Scaleauto. I've changed the car out because my guy was hitting, I got a bit of mess in there. We'll clean that later on. So we'll jump over to the NSR Aston Martin, which I'll be driving this weekend at Outlaw Slots. It's my, I wouldn't better say championship car. It's not a championship car, it's my club car. So let's move on to Scaleauto. Fair bit of stuff here. We've got 2 times new Corvette C7R GT3 variant liveries. These look really good. Again, there's a lot of Corvettes, of course, American muscle. If this is what you're wanting, beautiful looking cars, they're going to go well. They're Scaleauto. Next, we've got, oh, is it my favorite out of the list? I think it is, the M8 GTLM. These are the first sample prints, molds, whatever you want to call them, that they've got their hands on. Look incredible. I think it's a beautiful looking car. I love this series of car. I'm a huge BMW fan, but the M8 looks grouse. Next, we've got the Ford RS200. It's making a return, which is very nice to see, by Scaleauto. Again, another cool car, four-wheel drive. I'm guessing it's going to be four-wheel drive by them. Let's find out. Moving on to the Hypercar range, which is a very big range in the 2024-2025 movement of slot cars, and they've added two more, the LBC SC63 and the G99, which I think, if I read it right, should be available by the end of the year. So very exciting stuff from Scaleauto. Stay on their socials because they've got a ton of stuff coming out, and this is just some of the goodies for 2024. And next up, let's talk Carrera, and they've showed us a beautiful Ferrari 296 GT3 available in 124 and 132. Of course, big fan of Carrera. We've got a whopping Carrera track that I'm building at the back at the moment, and it's a Ferrari. Can you go wrong? I don't think so. So if you want one of these, check out their website, and if you want a 296 GT3 124 132, Carrera's got you covered. And let's talk Scaleauto. And this is actually quite exciting because it looks like this would have to be purchased outside of Scaleauto. If they are watching, please let us know, and of course update the info I'm giving. But we've got the Ford Angular, I'm going to say that wrong, 105E. This is a limited run, and there's an email which is on the post. If you are wanting one of these, you have to email this person or this group, and they'll get one to you. It's a limited run. I like this because it's a limited edition. I guess it's putting it out of the hands of Scaleauto. Are they sending them white kits and they're finishing them? I'm not too sure how, or are they just keeping the register of these cars? Good looking car, of course. We had the Harry Potter version, and now we've got the race versions coming out. I like it. Will I get my hands on one of these? I don't know. I don't think so. It's a limited run. They could add it to the pile of reviews that we're going to release during the year. There you go. Limited edition, done differently by Scaleauto. And let's talk Racer Sideways. We've got or Sideways by Racer, whichever way you want to say it. They've got the Ford Mustang test injections. I can't wait for this car. A couple of the boys, even when we went racing on the weekend, and a couple of the lads that come to the shed, we don't see a lot of Racer Sideways or Sideways by Racer getting out there, which I'm so happy to see. That they are incredible cars. If you haven't got a Sideways in your collection, add one. Really cool car. This one, it's a must for me. I will reach out to the team, see if we can get some for the channel for review, but come on, Ford Mustang, Sideways, yeah. And let's talk something a little bit different here. Mike's Metals, I think it was. Did I write that down right? Here's a logo. Mike's Metals, making HO rims and all other goodies. I like doing these little shout outs. A very cool looking product here. I'm a huge HO fan, so of course I'll back this. It would be nice to see if anyone's got any for review. I will reach out to them to see the quality of them. It looks really cool for the HO world. So if you're wanting some add-on parts, check out Mike's Metals. And continue with the theme of some independent shout outs. We've got A&E Slot Scale Racing, and they've posted on the That Slot Car group, so thank you guys for letting me share that, the multiple light kit. So if you want to run multiple lights on your Carrera car, they've put together, I was going to say scientist. I'm not a computer whiz, but they've put together a little kit that you can add multiple lights to your car. Really cool. Love the hobby. This is why I love it, because stuff like this pops out of nowhere. And a quick shout out to SRC Slots, and you will hear about them during the end of the show as well, because they're bringing in some interesting brands. And of course, Mid-America Palmer. I don't talk about that brand a lot, and this really drew my attention. It is the 124 RTR sprint cars. This could be a really good racing league at your local track or home track, and I will try and get one for review. I think these look good. It's a good step away from, let's say, hard bodies into the other side of the racing world. So Mid-America Palmer, 124 RTR from SRC Slots. Keep an eye on SRC Slots. He's bringing in some very wonderful and interesting things. No Slot, of course, got Mid-America stuff. So keep an eye, and you will see some reviews from him from time to time. Good work, Mike. And next we've got two new releases from Magnetic Racing. First up, we'll talk about the one that we haven't spoken about yet, is the Reims Grandstand. Massive, epic, you know the boys pump out some incredible items. This is a big boy. So again, if you're ready to take on a little bit of a challenge, easy to put together, but of course you've got to finish them off. This one might be for you, but very exciting. We were lucky enough to do a world exclusive during the week, gantry for a timing system, which is what my paper is sitting on now. So we have released mine. They've built it for the track. I do appreciate them. It's going to be covered in Magnetic Racing goodies, so cheers, boys. But if you want one of these as well, custom made, when they're back from America, which we'll talk about that. No, we already have. They're already over there. Yes, the Slot It Nationals 2024. When they're back, they'll be putting it up on their website. So if you want a timing gantry, it's light, it's well built, and if you need it custom, reach out to the boys. Well done, Magnetic Racing. Well done. And next up, let's talk the NSR Australian Championship, Australasian Championship, apologies. Massive Ninko track, it's been built. I got some behind the scene video call the other day to have a look at the track. Looks incredible. I don't think I'll be going to this one, unfortunately. This will be an epic event. So if you are New Zealand Australian, get on it. Support these racing events from the big brands. Yes, I believe this is backed by NSR and I believe it's backed by Lehman Hobbits. If I get that wrong, please let me know. So please get behind it. We want the brands here. So there you go. The NSR Australasian Championship is happening very soon. And also a shout out to Slot Shops. They've got the Slot It 2024 Australian Championships. Again, another big brand. Please jump behind these guys, support it. If you can attend, it's in Sydney. I would love to go to all these events. Of course, it's hard to break me up and send me everywhere, but I'd love the opportunity to go to all of these events to film it and bring it to you and of course commentate. So maybe 2025 might be the year of the commentator / wannabe racer. No, so please check it out. If you haven't already enter, of course, Slot It, being a magnificent car, jump on board, support Slot Shops Sydney event, the 2024 Slot It Australian Championships. Get on it. And this weekend, let's quickly give a plug to Outlaw Slots. I'll be going there, I believe, Sunday. Yes, I think I'm going Sunday. We've got the NSR, Abarth, and GT3. I'm driving my GT3 right now. I've done some bit of magic work to it. Really good fun. Go down there on Sunday. It alternates week on week. Carrera one week, NSR Abarth the next week with the GT3s as well. I'll be there. I'm not going to win, but I can't wait to have some fun around their big wood-ratted truck. And a big shout out to War. We've got the War Slot Car Centre in Adelaide. Looks incredible. Plenty of tracks happening. Keep an eye on the War Facebook group because there's tracks going in there left, right and centre. And if they are watching, give us a track number. How many do you have in there? It looks epic. Will I try and get there? Of course I will. I hope I can get to all these places. Of course, War, RPM, Penrith, I love to visit. All these slot car shops would be great to bring to the world because, let's face it, we do it very well in Australia and we might as well show it to the rest of the world. But there you go. There is your racing wraparound. So that's a wrap on this edition of That Stock Car News for a Saturday. As always, a massive thank you to you for tuning in regularly. And of course, the official members of the channel, your direct support. You will not believe how much it helps. Everything that is supported towards the channel goes to the channel to try and make it better. I hope we're doing a good job. But as always, at That Stock Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and all those other places. Be safe, take care, support your local, and let's go racing. Bye!